Hello, my little Lotus Petals. Welcome back to my channel. Liza here, back with another card review and flip through. This intro might be a little bit noisy. You might notice the sound of traffic driving by. I apologize for that. The area that I was doing my videos from before is currently being occupied by my daughter, so I'm doing this in a different spot, and unfortunately there's a window in front of me where you can hear all the traffic going by. So I will be talking through this intro, but the flip through of the cards will be just a silent flip through with music going. So with that being said, let's dig into this beautiful deck, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. This is a rather unique deck. It was gifted to me. I love the cover. It's very shiny. Really pretty. So it comes in a couple of layers. There's the sleeve that comes off. And then on the back gives a little preview of the cards. Okay. And then there's the actual box by Kim Krans, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit. The back side of the box, it's got the elements. And I love this. This box comes with a magnetic flap. I love when the boxes come with the magnetic flaps. So this is actually very neat the way this box is set up. May you always be on the inner quest. We're going to go through the guidebook first. So we'll do a quick run through of that. So this is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook by Kim Krans. This is a rather unique deck the way it's set up too. So here's a table of contents. It gives you a little story about the eagle meeting the rabbit, ways of understanding the deck. It goes through natural selection. It goes through each of the different elements, earth, air, fire, and water, or in this case, earth, water, fire, air, and spirit. A little bit of how to use the deck. Goes over what spirit animals are, what you should ask, how to care for your deck, shuffling and cutting, a couple of spreads. Then it goes into deeper insight, card order, the food web, apex predators, nature connection, and then it goes through each card. So you have your little story in the beginning. And I love the like handwritten look to the print. I think that adds a neat taste, a neat little flair to it. With little drawings inside. Understanding the deck. And then it goes over each element. So for the earth element, we're going to have creatures from field and forest. For a water element, it's creatures of the oceans, rivers, and lakes. For fire element, creatures of desert and grasslands. The air element is creatures of the sky. So these all kind of make sense. And then spirit, creatures of the ether. But what I've noticed too is that when we get to these spirit decks, not only is it the creatures of the ether, but each one is linked up with a chakra, one of the 7 main chakras. So I thought that was kind of neat. A little bit on how to use the deck. Shuffling and cutting. A couple of different spreads you can use. And this is neat because this will go into telling you how the cards don't have a specific order like in a traditional tarot deck would, other than each card being represented by a different element. There's no numbers to the cards, which you'll see as we go through them. And then it breaks it down by element. So starting with the bear for the earth element. Now we will go through the cards. I like how there's this little flap in here. I don't pull it all the way out. You can just take the top off the box. So 2 feet, 4 feet, scales are hide. May our minds stay open and our wings span wide. I love that. The box is pretty nice and sturdy. It's got that nice sheen to it. I love that. Not only do you have the ribbon inside to take the whole box out if you want to, But if you want to leave the box inside, there's a ribbon to take out just the cards. So I like the way this box is set up. That's actually really neat. And there's the infinity symbol on each part of it. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side, and we're going to go through the cards. Now, I've already used these cards. They've already been shuffled. I put them back in order as far as the elements go, but I think I have them backwards. So normally the bear would be the first card for earth, and the last card would be horse, but I think I've got them backwards. So bear with me here, and let's flip through the cards. I love the little bit of shine that is in the circle that represents spirit for these cards. So as you'll notice, they're not numbered, and they don't need to be numbered in order for you to use the deck. It's not a big deal. The cards are basically, so if we're looking at these, for example, this would be the first card in the suit for spirit, the Phoenix, and each card basically is determined by like their level of awakened consciousness, I guess. So starting with a Phoenix and then ending with a cosmic egg. This would be the last one in the deck. I had them kind of backwards, but so each one just has the corresponding element on it, and that's fine. You don't have to have a number associated with it like you would in a tarot deck. Now each card within this deck will give you a little rundown about each individual animal. We'll tell you a little bit about the personality, and then we'll give you kind of like a reflective part about how you're like that and what you can do to inhibit those personality traits. But it'll also give you what the energy is like when imbalanced, what the energy is like when it's out of balance, and what to do to bring it into balance. So, for example, with the wolf, when in balance, the person will be reliable, democratic, and fearless. When the person is out of balance, to be more judgmental and dominating. In order to bring into balance, practice letting go. So each card will have something like this. For the spider, when in balance, appreciative, enthusiastic, prosperous. When out of balance, discouraging, tired, and forlorn. So to bring into balance, playful creativity. So this is actually a very unique deck. I really do kind of like this deck. It's very fun and very different from anything that I've ever owned. The card stock is a little flimsy. It's not the greatest card stock. It's not the thickest, but it's also not the thinnest, so I think it'll be okay to shuffle. I do feel like it might possibly probably wear out faster than maybe some other decks. But overall, I love the cards. I think they're beautiful. The deck is well put together. I love the way it's written out. I love the look of it. I love the little stories that it gives on each one. I love the little sheen that comes with it. It's actually a very cute deck. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck. Do you have this deck? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is there a card that you like more than others? Do you find it difficult to work with? And that's it for this flip through and review of this beautiful deck, the Animal Spirit by Kim Krans. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, blessed be.